things with them. Right? Okay, good. How many local people do you know? Okay, all right. Don't you guys think you should know more people? Why am I doing this exercise every day morning for half an hour? There's a reason for it, right? Come on, everybody should know everyone. That's the whole point. Okay, a lesson for you guys. In science or anywhere you go forward in your life, right? How do you think people get promoted? Networking, skills. Skills come secondary a lot of times beyond networking. Okay? You're going to lose out on $1 million promotion if you didn't know enough people. Okay? That is true. That happens all the time, especially in scientific networks. People who know each other promote their papers, promote their science, get them for awards, and that's how things work. That's in science, but that's not true only for science. That's true everywhere. If you don't come out of your shell and you don't talk to people, you're not going to get anywhere. However talented you may be. Well, you'll get there, but that's not entirely true. But to do justice to your talent, to do justice to your hard work, you equally need to know, go out there, even if you're an introvert at home, be an extrovert, go out there and promote yourself, talk to people. No, we're all humans. Humans are social animals, aren't we? Right? We like to talk to people. It should not just be, this is my friend. Why? How did that person become your friend to begin with? Just because you happen in the same class? The nature conspired to make you friends? Right? How do you find your partner in life? Because nature conspires two of you to be together at some point in life? Maybe you could find a better partner if you just were more networking in your life, right? You get to know more people. Go out there, enjoy yourself, talk to people. There's no harm. Nobody's going to bite you. Okay? Nobody's going to bite you. And nobody's going to bite you, ever. All right? People are nice, generally. Right? So, it's okay. You know? A guy from Maharashtra can talk to a guy from Bihar and a guy from Chhattisgarh. I mean, we're just here. I mean, you go out of this world, you're going to have to talk from people from China, from people from Russia, people from France. What are you going to talk? Right? You need to make friends with those people. Everybody's human. Hindu, Muslim, Christian, doesn't matter. Right? Everybody is a human. We're all social animals. We all need to talk to each other. Okay? Doesn't matter you came from Bhilai, you came from Behrampur, you came from Akola, you came from wherever, Bilaspur, right? Does not matter, guys. Get out of this, okay? Very, very important. You want to succeed in life? Go out there, talk to people. Hello, say hello. The other person's not like this. It's okay. They're lost. Okay? And there's no difference between girls and boys, right? Talk to everybody. It's okay. Just have your intent clean and clear, right? Just talk, just getting to know people. People are interesting, right? Some of you dance, some of you sing, some of you don't like to talk to people, right? It's okay. Come out of the shell, talk to people. It's going to serve you really, really well in life. You never know where those people come out and help you out. Or you help them. And you helping them has a great significance to it. It helps you, it makes you feel better about yourself, right? That I helped somebody. I give 5 rupees to a person who was begging on the street. I like it because I was able to give 5 rupees to someone because I thought I'm helping them feed, right? Isn't that true? Sometimes. right? We see all these movies where they bring all these emotional stories. We want to help people. The humans have a way to connect. You gotta be able to do that. You have to go out there, talk to people, say hello. Say hello as no, you know, you're not spending any money if you care about money, right? And in your process, you're gonna get to know more people. That would be the way. All right, what we're gonna do today? What was our fun activity? 5-year plan. Okay. Today we're not gonna talk about the other person. We're gonna talk about themselves. Is that true? Is that good? Why am I making you talk about yourself after giving all that lecture about talking to others? Because I think you know your plans, right? The other person cannot explain your plans as well as you can. So I'd like to hear from you guys one at a time. What's your 5-year plan? What's your plan when you'll be in your deathbed? What would you have liked to achieve? Okay? Cool? Have you guys thought about this? You have 2 minutes to think about it while your turn comes. If you haven't thought about it. Okay, we're going to start from the back today. Okay? You just came. What's your name, my friend? Anurag Trivedi ji. Okay, right here. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said before this? You just came. Are you attending the class or you're just local? You're just trying to, you were forced by your teacher to go sit in the class? It's okay. You can be honest. Uh, okay, we're gonna start with you. Okay, everybody is gonna tell us their 5-year plan and their 50-year plan. How old are you guys? You're what you would have achieved, what you would have wanted to achieve in your life. So, profound question.
Because my research is the field of taxonomy, so I want to serve as a young taxonomist to India.
Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years? 2 questions. One, what's your 5-year more plan? Meaning, what would you want to see? Where would you want to see yourself in 5 years? And where would you want to see at the end of your life, end of your professional career, if you will?
I will complete my PhD work then I will go further and become scientist in the field of taxonomy and PSI.
Okay. All right. We're starting from behind today. Did you understand what I said? Sorry, what's your name again? Shreyansh. Okay. You guys gonna come up front and sit, please. Okay. All right. But since Shreyansh is sitting up front, we're gonna go with the next. What's your name? Sorry. Pratiksha. Pratiksha ji, what's your plan?
My plan is from the after 5 years of scientist in a prestigious institute of India. Currently, I want to link up, applying the internships and then after that I applied to PhD.
What's your plan in 60 years old when you're 60 years old? Professional plan. I don't need your personal plans. You don't have a plan for that's okay. Most of you probably don't. All right, next one.
My name is Yutika Shah.
Good. I like that. Come on, yeah.
If I get a good result in my paper, so I'm thinking about taking that further in a commercial field.
Okay.
That I want to become a scientist in a very good institute in some, my country.
Okay. You may want to serve humanity, not your country. Okay. Okay. All right. Next one. How are we going? You guys want to start? Yeah, please.
Currently, I'm pursuing PhD in multiple fields of coursework. In the next 5 years, I see myself, I have completed my PhD and be in a good institute.
Okay. What's your end of life plan? Retirement plan. You don't have a retirement plan. Okay, next one. You don't have to tell me. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. My name is this. My 5-year plan is this. My retirement plan is this. 3 sentences. Okay? 15 seconds. Come on. Speak loudly, guys. I can't hear. I'm deaf.
Plan, you can say, I want to create a little forest.
You want to create a little forest.
Research from one GIAN couple. They have made this kind of experiment, and it's one kind of inspiration for me by watching this all things. My retirement plan.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean retirement plan means what you're going to do after retirement. I want to know what would you have liked to achieve when you retire. Okay? Professionally. Does that make sense to everybody? Is my English clear? Okay. I want to be CEO of Elon Musk's company when I retire. That could be a plan. That's good. That's fine. Go on.
My 5 years plan is to firstly complete my PhD.
Good.
I'm not very hang of lab techniques. So by the time I complete my PhD, I really want to know as much as lab techniques I can. 60 years plan. The first one is I should live by that time, and the second is whenever you search the paper, I want to be the top author in the papers like Cancer or Cells or Nature's probably.
Okay.
So whenever you search the Nature's paper or my name, that should be the first.
Cool. Next one.
I'm a little bit passionate about teaching the young minds, and a little bit my interest in the research of plant biotechnology related to this. And so next 5-year plan should be position as an assistant professor, or there would be a researcher in plant biotech. For retirement plan, I haven't think that much, but I want to live a peaceful, happy life to give myself some time to travel more.
Okay.
My 5-year plan is complete the PhD, and after that, government job apply, and retirement.
Okay. Keep going.
Pursuing PhD in molecular biology. Currently, I am in PhD, and I really am passionate about molecular biology. So I want to pursue integrated experience course in molecular biology, if possible, at the GIAN Institute. And after retirement, I want to teach as much people as I can about the subject that I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. You guys are speaking again to your friends, not to me. Okay. So please speak to your friends. Are we going to go from there? Go ahead.
मेरा नाम कपिल है, मैं अभी यूनिवर्सिटी बायोटेक मैं अभी आने वाले 5 साल में भी रिसर्च पीएचडी करूँगा, उसके बाद मैं रिटायरमेंट टाइम तक रियल में कुछ एग्रीकल्चर के फील्ड में अपना साइंटिफिक फील्ड में काम करना चाहूँगा कि उसमें जो क्वालिटी क्वांटिटी इंप्रूव करके प्लांट बनाया जाए जिसको यूज़ करें मतलब कि देश के फार्मर, और हेल्थ के इम्प्रूवमेंट में भी मैं काम करना।
Okay.
I am in fifth semester of PhD biotechnology, and I am a little bit confused. I don't know what I will do, but currently I am preparing for various degrees, MS, MS. So I don't have any plan. I am just going with the flow.
Okay. All right.
My name is Swati Vijay. For the next 5 years, I would like to get a scholarship and get my PhD done from abroad. For the retirement, I would like to join the PJ because of certain reasons.
Okay. When you guys speak, right, sound convincing. Okay. Sound convincing to yourself first, then to others. Try to do that. Okay. All right.
Hey everyone, I am Raj Kataria. Currently, I am pursuing PhD in neuroscience. My next 5-year plan is to first of all complete my PhD in neuroscience, and in that 5-year plan, I want to explore some conferences in the abroad in order to further promote the research and further in order to extend my research and for the international collaboration. And my retirement plan is at least I want to bring and I want to discover one new molecule that will come into the market and that will treat these neurodegenerative disorders, which are debilitating conditions. So recently I have seen one movie, Sanyara. So in that movie, that neurologist suggests that one day will come that you will forget your name as well. So I want to treat that particular disorder, and I'm currently working in that area. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. That's clear plan, guys. Okay. We need clear plans of like that. All right. Good. Go ahead. Thank you.
My 5-year plan is to complete my PhD in pharmaceutical sciences. And I am going to think about my degree.
Okay.
And my 5-year plan is that firstly I get one job and then further explore my scientific knowledge to my friends, get proper research and publications. And the last retirement plan is that everyone knows my name in my research field. That's the professor.
Okay. Good.
And next 5 years, I see myself as a PhD scholar, and I want to study about stem cells more and more because nowadays many chronic disorders are affecting every people in almost all the world. And I want to discover something that stem cells may be used to cure those diseases. And I want to study more and more about it. And this is my, if I would be able to do that, this will be my.
Great.
My plan is complete master degree and get all the hand-on skills of technology as well as I can, and further creative field of research. And from after to retirement, I think I see myself doing something in regard of inflammation in our body, which is the major cause of major disease. So I think in that field I will be doing.
Great. Most of you know inflammation is underlying cause for over 50% of diseases that we have, right? Okay. Keep going. Thank you.
My reason about my child is not that clear, but definitely I will be polishing my skills and earning from it. And if you still ask me where I see myself, probably at my friend's wedding, eating and enjoying her wedding. But and after at my retirement, I might be exploring the world, not
I didn't say what is your post-retirement plan. Again, I want to know what you would have liked to achieve by then. Okay, traveling the world takes 2 months. Keep going.
My name is Gurveer Thakur, and my 5 year plan is I just want to complete my PhD with post of assistant professor, and my retirement plan is that I'm just passionate about the academic field, so retired as a VC of GIAN.
Ah, good one. Okay.
In the next 5 years, probably I just want to complete my PhD course, which I have currently started. After that, I see myself teaching in a nice institute, or maybe traveling around and attending conferences and learning new things and researching on new topics or further continuing my research, which I've been doing.
Okay.
Third year and currently I'm looking at I want to get into MSc integrated to PhD programs and I want to see myself as a before I retire I want to see myself as a holding a postdoc position in the abroad. That's all.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Chandana Devangan. Currently, I'm pursuing basic fifth semester in biotechnology, and my 5 year plan is doing PhD in very reputed universities. And my retirement plan, I want to discover cure of HIV.
Okay. Great.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Purvashri, and right now I'm pursuing my bachelor's. So after 5 years, I would like to give master's in a good university and get placed into industries. Coming to my retirement plan, I would love to mentor guide students.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My name is in 5 years, I want to pursue a PhD degree in microbiology and get a profession of assistant professor. In the long run, I want to just chill and explore the world.
Okay.
Morning, everyone. Myself Balaji. From 5 years from now, I'll be sitting in a 9 to 5 regular job with a good pay, and late 50s, maybe I'll be your honorable Prime Minister of the country. My name is Tomochi Mondal, and I'm in first sem MSc Biotech. And in my 5 years, I want to work on the CRISPR base, and my plan to go abroad for PhD if I can succeed my career. And in retired time, I want to be a world famous scientist. Anyone can search my name, and that's come in gene modification.
Great.
Morning, everyone. My name is Shobhana Seth. My future plan is I'm going to internship after finish my MSc biotechnology and going to get job. And my future plan is I quit my own business like to biotechnology, and after get opportunity for Indian student or after opportunity get research field in my own institute. That's my 5 years.
Great. You can start there. Okay.
Currently, I'm a PhD scholar in the Department of Biotechnology. Right now, I'm pursuing my PhD in a structural biology field. So after 5 years, I want to see myself in a laboratory in Japan or Germany where I'm doing the protein crystallography, or I will become a successful protein crystallographer. And then I want to, like after 60 years or maybe that time, I want to become a successful protein crystallographer and a happy family with a lot of money from which I will open a orphanage or something I want to do for the poor. So that is my 60 years of plan.
Great.
And my my 5-year plan is to just dedicate myself and learning and upskilling myself in the area of my research, and then getting a scientist job at the top lab in the world. And then I also want to just begin a startup or begin a startup which I haven't thought of as to particularly what, but I also want to contribute myself in the early detection rate of cancer, which will be easier to like to just locate if there is any disturbance in the metabolism of a person. And then I want to, as my 60 years plan, I want to work towards humanity and dedicate myself towards science.
Great, thank you. Next.
My name is Vikas Kiran Nanore. I'm from Naipur, Kolkata. My 5-year plan is to work in any research laboratory where I can work peacefully in the field of epigenomics, 3D genomics, or biophysics. Then, till my retirement, I wanted to achieve one national award. So, in retirement.
Great.
Hello everyone, my name is Mithil and I want to pursue my master's in bioinformatics or computational biology. And I want to learn AI, ML, and the related fields. And I have a rough startup idea which I want to work upon by the end of my master's. I would like to join an incubation center which would help fund my startup. And long term, I want to revolutionize predictive medicine and personalized medicine. And once I am filthy rich from the subscription model, I would like to open source it so everybody can use it. And I would like the ML model to train on data from across institutions, and it would be of good value to the medicine community.
Great.
And I want to see myself in 5 years that I'll be working in a day 50 to 16 hours in a day in any lab with plant science and proteomics. And after with my retirement, I want to see myself teaching the integrability of plant science and proteomics to my younger juniors. And this is my thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Preeti, and my 5-year plan is to get a nice scholarship and good proposal so that I can do a nice PhD. And my 50-year plan is whatever I do must be important or helpful to me.
Next. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kumal, and I am pursuing master's in biotechnology. After 5 years, I want to see myself as a researcher on plant biotechnology, in which I will love to find something new which will further at my retirement. I will be the founder of my own cosmetic company, which will help other middle class people to.
Great, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My 5 years plan is that I want to learn all the basic lab skills to my best. The main point is to gather all the necessary knowledge that I have to gain in my field. And about my 50 years plan, not actually 50 years, but for the next 20 years, I think I want to explore the fields of the field of sports, in the field of my sports. But after that, after a certain age, I want to use my experience and the information I gained in this field and work as a researcher and help the community.
Great. All right, thank you. What wonderful, right? How wonderful everybody's thinking differently. Everybody's thinking of their lives. What are they going to do? How many of you really made it up in last day? None of you? You all have very clear? You made it up in the last day? Good. How many of you have actually thought about it clearly before you joined your MSc and PhD? So many of you thought clearly about your lives before going forward, what you wanted to do. Okay, good. For those of you who haven't, right? And those of you who just thought about this in last day, last few days, last few weeks, there is something called LinkedIn, right? If you know where you would want to go, like what you want to achieve in your life, just generally, you can go with most successful people, look at their trajectory, see what they've done before, right? And think about a pattern that emerges by looking at all of those people, so you know what paths to follow to achieve where you would want to be. Have that clarity in your mind. Having a 50-year plan, very few people have it, which is good, which I know, right? Most of us do not know what we would want to do. But having a plan for 50 years is a great thing. You most likely will not end up there, but if you have a plan, you will at least work towards it, right? Maybe you'll get to something else, something better, something different that's more satisfying to you. So it's always good to have some sort of vague plan in your mind and work towards that plan at this age that you guys are in. But most of you are what, 20 to 25, 25, 26, right? Probably in that age group, maybe 30 at best. This is your prime time. When did Mark Zuckerberg make Facebook? What age was he? They did it out of their bachelor's in Harvard or something, right? Something like that. How old would have he been? 21 and 22. How many of you are past 21 and 22? Right? I'm not trying to say anything, but the fact that you could make the biggest things in the world by at that young age. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So there is a lot that you could do. There's a lot you can do. And the time's there. You guys have plenty of time. You're not old like me, right? You got a whole good life ahead of you. Having a plan helps. Not having a plan helps you waste time, doesn't it? Right? So some of you have good plans, some of you are very clear about what you want to do, some of you are not. And I really would appreciate, I urge you guys to really think, okay, what is what I want to do in my life? Of course, all of us want to be happy, and that's great. That's what you should be. Like, on a daily basis, you'd be happy. You should have a good family life. You want kids, you should have kids. That's life. That's what we're meant for. The animals are meant to breed, right? We're evolved for that purpose. But since humans have bigger cognizance, bigger conscience, bigger things, right, beyond animals, we do more things than just breed. Isn't that true? Right? That's the theory. So use that. You've got a great brain. According to Hinduism, this comes after how many? Some 80 billion, births you get, right? So use it to good advantage. You only got 80, 70, 80 years. What's the average lifespan? We decided 76, 65, 70. How many years are left? Right? All of us have limited time. Use it wisely. Every day has 24 hours. Right? Think about it. So please think, please use your time wisely, live life, enjoy it, but it's important professionally to be able to have a plan. Okay? At least that's what I believe in. Not everybody will probably believe in that, but that's my learning, my 2 cents to you guys. And a lot of you actually are thinking just right now, right? 5 years, I want to do my PhD, my good research, my good thing. All great. Being down to earth, being humble is a great thing. You're actually gifted with humility. A lot of kids are not. Okay? Kids who are born in resource-rich environment actually are not humble. But kids who are born in Asian countries are very humble. So when you see the ones who travel the world, those of you who want to travel the world, you will see that the gift you've got is you're born in India, you're born in a smaller town. You actually have humility you're born with because of your parents, because of wherever you come from. Keep that with you. That's a great thing. Humility is a great thing. Not everybody has it. But at the same time, marry it with a great ambition, right? So dream bigger. Dream to be the Elon Musk, right? Dream to be Venki Ramakrishnan, the guy's name you don't know. Dream to be Roger Kornberg, right? Dream to do something big. You may not get there, but at least you would have tried, right? So please dream big, have bigger plans for bigger 50-year plans. 50 years is a long time. And if you do it well, if you actually keep at it, if you're happy, if you work hard, you'll get there. Okay, any questions from yesterday? No? Did anybody read what I sent? I had Santosh sent you guys some paper, right? Did you guys read that paper? How many of you read the paper? None of you got it? What? You didn't read whole paper. Did you read anything out of it? Abstract. I read abstract. Wonderful. You took time. Wonderful. It's one of the seminal papers. I was trying to tell you guys, transcriptional addiction. The guy called Jay Bradner, he wrote the paper along with Rick Yang. Rick Yang is a professor in MIT. He's discovered many of the principles that we have and we will study tomorrow. Rick Yang is the guy who discovered BRD4 inhibitors that I was talking about yesterday. He was very young when he did it. You should go on YouTube videos and listen to Jay Bradner talk. Okay? Do this. This is an exercise for you guys. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He talks without looking at his slides. It's just a very smooth, great talker. Dream or try to be a speaker like him. Listen to him. He became Novartis's president. Novartis is a big pharmaceutical company. Okay, right after he was an assistant professor in Harvard for a few years. So there are lots of people you can learn from. So very simple, but read the paper and see what you think. Okay. I have asked Santosh to send more papers to you guys today. Please look at them, read if you can. I'm sure you're not going to get 100% of it, but that's a good thing. If you got 100% of it, why would you be here, right? Okay, good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to be actually continuing from yesterday's topic, because I think I didn't do enough justice to all this stuff on histone modifications. But here is where we were yesterday, right? So we were talking about, I'm just going to recap some of the things first. Transcription, right? Transcriptional regulation. Who can tell me what's written on the slide? Talked about 3 layers of regulation. The regulatory proteins, talked about the LP genetic elements such as enhancers. We talked about chromatin as a way to control, regulate gene transcription, right? Those are 3 things. This slide from Devu again sort of summarizes what we talked about. Can you guys close those lights, the one on top in the front? This is for summary of what we were talking earlier. Okay. You guys see it better, right? Okay. So same thing, transcription starts with data associated factors, POL2. This is all those factors that are recruited in this order. That's your transcriptions. There's regulatory factors that bind to regulatory elements, which are here. These are distal regulatory elements. And then there is chromatin right in between the two, like kebab mein haddi, right? Chromatin has lots and lots of regulatory elements. We've got mediators that mediate the interaction between the enhancer to the transcription. So that's right in between. Mediators recruited by transcription factors. There are other cofactors that are recruited, positive or negative. There are histone modifying factors that we talked about. And then there is chromatin remodelers that we'll talk about tomorrow, day after, whenever, day after maybe. Okay? Why are we talking about this again today? Did you guys get the concepts from yesterday? Okay. So there are different layers, right? Different layers mean transcription factors have to bind. They have to recruit histone modifiers. The histones need to be modified in a positive or a negative manner. They're going to recruit chromatin remodelers that are going to move the nucleosome. So our friends, Tata associated factors, polymerase 2 can bind and regulate transcription, right? Why are we talking so much about transcription again? Come on. You know the answer. This was the first question yesterday. Why are we talking about transcription in an epigenetics class? Why do I care about transcription as an epigeneticist? I'm trying to remind you my question again. I'm just trying to test if you guys got what I say or not. I'm spending like 4.5 hours here with you guys every day. In the last 9 hours of your studies with me, of that maybe 6 hours or 5 hours and rest 4 not. But what have you got? Come on, just like yesterday, stand up, tell me what you've understood. If you have not understood, then I need to go back to the class, lecture 1.
Important because it shows how the epigenetic control express in a particular cell.
Specific genes in specific cells. If you guys nod your head like this, why can't you stand up and speak? Okay, good job. That's number 1, concept number 1, right? Why do I care about transcription? Because I want to express specific genes in specific cells, specific tissues, right? What else have we learned so far? Just quick summary, guys. Come on. Yeah.
Initiation and elongation is the transcription process.
Transcription is fundamental to gene regulation.